Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Voice It Out Broadcast Network, where we inspire change by helping you bloom beyond boundaries. Today is Youthful Tuesday, we are young, yearning for a bright future. And today is also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. And beside me, as you can see, I'm not alone. These are my colleagues from Chuka University Radio. You can always check out our website page at Chuka University Radio on Facebook, across all social media platforms. And they also have their own social media platforms which they will be sharing with you, so that you can also visit them and support them. And from the description, as you can see, today we are talking about campus relationships. But before we can continue, if you're new to my channel, karibu sana, napenda wageni. And again, I love you people. Happy Valentine's Day. Show love to me by subscribing, supporting me, liking, commenting. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning and for showing me some love. Thank you. I do not take it for granted. So we'll start over from there by introducing ourselves.
So hello everyone. My name is Rhoda Abuya. As Anna has said, we are colleagues here at Chuka University Radio. You can find me as Rhoda Abuya across all social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Wow, watu wangu, Kiroja Brian, of course, kama kawaida, an upcoming billionaire.
Amen.
Millionaire. Umesahau kusema Mr. Kiroja Brian, but msahau. Anyway, ni Valentine's Day, tunasema Valentine's Day kwa wale wako hapo, tu subscribers, and of course tufinye kabel kwa hapa bani hapa.
Tunakuanga hii side.
Tukafinya kwa hapa. Tufanye ile kitu. Mimi naweza nipata Kiroja Brian kila platform. Hapa YouTube pia niko Kiroja Brian, tufanye ile kitu. Tutakuwa tunajaribu ku-upload content in a few. Lakini all in all, kwanza tu subscribe hapa, sio?
Exactly. Na mimi ni Mushiri Mishani. Working here at Chuka University Radio. These are my colleagues. Pale kuna watu. Hiyo ni couple moja, hiyo ni Valentine. So at least you have people who are representing us. And social media at Mushiri Mishani. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Facebook siko. Exactly. And get ready for this conversation. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. It's going to be juicy. Precisely.
Yeah. So thank you guys for accepting the invitation, for having time to be in my channel. Always. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. So let's get right into the business of the day. And I just wanted to understand the reason why what tuna celebrate Valentine's. What do you think are some of the reasons why we celebrate Valentine's?
Personally, for me, I've been born in a culture where Valentine is celebrated. So for me, I'm just living on a culture, because I found people celebrating Valentine's on the 14th of February since I was young. And from what I have been seeing in Akanga Kama, it's a lover's affair.
Yeah,
So,
lovers.
yeah, in Akanga, it's more of lovers associating kind of affair in Valentine. So, yeah.
Personally, naweza sema Valentine's Day ni siku ya kuonyesha na love. Isipokuwa tu our spoiled generation. Ilifanya kuwa ni lovers. Nimesema millennials on the move. But for me, mimi nimeishi kujua ni siku unaonyesha wasi unapenda. Love, that is close people, your parents, watu wako. And of course, kama uko na kindwa yours, that is your partner. Tunasema love. Unamuonyesha love, lakini kwa wale ambao tuko single, pole. Kwa wale ambao tunaweza kuwa single huko nje.
Nice one.
Kwa wale tunaweza kuwa single huko, tunaweza onyesha wazazi wetu.
Utawacha.
Tunasema unaweza pia onyesha mse colleagues, classmates, and of course friends. Si lazima mtu wako.
Okay.
I don't have a different opinion. I'm also of the same opinion. Valentine's, when nimejua ni more of love. Hata kama una mtu, self-love. Unajipeleka hiyo siku midheru, somewhere, something, spoil your mom. Anyone who you love. Si lazima ikuwe boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Yeah, that's my opinion on Valentine's.
Yeah, and you guys, you're correct. Because Valentine's ni siku ya kuonyeshana tu upendo, but somehow imekuwa twisted because ukiangalia the origin of Valentine's ilikuwa from a certain priest kitambo alikuwa anaitwa Saint Valentine. So during his era he was in Rome na walikuwa anakuwa ruled by an emperor. So at that time during his era the young men huko hivyo hawakuwa wanaruhusiwa kufanya marriage, kuoana so that waingie into war, wakuwe soldiers. The analogy ilikuwa ni wakioana wapate mabibi and all that, hawata perform vizuri vitani. So hawakuwa wanaruhusiwa kufanya harusi.
It will like derail them.
Exactly. So Saint Valentine, Juni priest, yeye alikuwa anakutanisha watu kisirisiri until one day akapatikana. So amepatikana, akawekwa jela, but hata akiwa jela still alikuwa anaendelea ku show kindness and love to other people hata akiwa jela. But hii kitu bado inaendelea kukera the emperor because you've done everything you can to stop this person but habadiliki. He's still being consistent na kuonyeshana upendo kwa watu wengine. Yani ushaipata wale watu wanajaribu kufinyilia wengine but mwenye anafinyiliwa hafinyiliki. So exactly. So akauliwa, he ended up being executed on the 14th of February. So since that day, people have been remembering him, his actions of showing love and kindness to other people. Na juu alikuwa anaitwa Valentine, ikaitwa Valentine's Day. So that is how Valentine's became to be. Na so ukiangalia the reason why he's being celebrated and how we are celebrating it today, so unaona iko twisted kiasi.
Exactly.
Yeah, because right now watu wameifanya kai ni kama a couples thing, yani a romantic thing, because couples wanakuwa romantic.
Like we're no longer even celebrating the priest Valentine himself.
Yeah.
There are those of us who don't even know his history.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So instead of hata pia kuonyesha love to tuseme pengine the street children, the less fortunate, for example, your parents, your siblings, and your colleagues, you're just concentrating na if you have a partner, and if you don't have a partner, then ni kama hauna reason ya celebrate Valentine's. But that should not be the case. Okay, tuachane na historia. We are in campus and people are dating. So do you guys support dating in campus? Muna support? Tuanze inside. Ama tuanze wapi?
Tumeanza na mimi sana.
Acha tumurumie this time.
Thank you.
So, personally, on a man's point of view, dating in campus is a no.
No.
Is a no. It's more of a disadvantage to the man. And more of an advantage to the woman in some aspects. In some aspects. But mainly in a disadvantage to we men. Because among many reasons, acha niseme moja before you know seme yes they stand. When one is dating in campus, especially a man, you have another duty. So you get a second duty, a right duty, but at the wrong time, and most probably with the wrong person. And that duty is, it's like you'll become now a dad. On top of being a student.
A dad?
Yeah, you'll become a dad. Because right now, as I've said, right now, most of the relationships in campus, the man, no matter what, hata kama hauna, hata kama uko nayo, when unafaa ensure your girlfriend has eaten, matters dressing, she expects you to spoil her once in a while, na labda huwezi jispoil. So yeah, you are kind of a dad.
So
listen,
wewe kulingana na you're saying no because of the providing factor.
And another thing is dating in campus, people don't consider time. They just jump into it. I'll come, start vibing Hana, and then I'll take her so fast, design a month later. I've already gone somewhere, proposed to her, told her I want her to become my girlfriend or what. And then now, 1 month is nothing. That's not even friendship. Acquaintances. Exactly. So time is another factor that people don't consider because they jump into something so fast. So 2 duties and also time factor. People don't consider the time factor, especially in campus.
Okay. So to skill.
Personally, okay, depends with the definition of dating. First of all, unajua dating kuna wale tumegeuza ikakuwa mini marriage kana tumewana kidogo and at the end of it all unapata you guys hata mnatenda ku move in and at some point kitu kingine unaona kampuni ati watu wamegeuza dating into a try and error. Is for make manager wengine. Nakuja una date huyu hapa, nakataa, unaendea mwingine. At the end of it all nimekuja ku realize na relationships za kampuni ati kumbe to the moon to the sun inaweza kuwa kitu fupi. Forever yours. Siku mbili forever yours tunamalizana.
Unafika moon siku moja.
So for me dating in campus kidogo depends with the definition, but at the end of it all it's a no-go zone.
Oh, it's a no for you.
Well, I feel like we are speaking the same message. For me, it's a strict no.
Strict.
A strict no.
Okay.
But I would support Mr. Karuja. As he says, it depends on your definition of dating. But let me look at it from this point of view. For goodness sake, I'm just from my teens. I'm in my 20s. I'm trying to familiarize with adulthood. I'm trying to understand what does it actually mean for me to be grown. If for a lady, I'm trying to understand what does it mean for me to be a lady. You know, I've come from a young teenage girl and now I'm into a young lady, a young woman. How am I sure that if I get myself hooked up with this guy? And you know, from a lady's point of view, tunakwanga na the mindset that if you ask me out as a girlfriend, we are going to go with it, you know, up to marriage. Like, you're going to marry me, I'm going to be your wife. All right. But what if we have this young man who is also trying to find himself, who is also trying to understand, you know, what it means to be a man? So I would say it's a no-go zone for me, because for both genders, this is a phase of self-actualization, kujijua.
Thank you.
In
campus, kujijua, kujielewa juu ndio umetoka kwa chayo akili ya utoto in your teenage phase. Unaona? I mean, how do I even tell as a man I'm going to be with this girl and I'm going to marry her? Interests change, by the way. What I love in my 20 to 25 most likely might not be the same thing that I would love from my 20 to 30s. Personally, from a non-example, when I was young, I used to tell myself when I grow up, I want to find myself a handsome mzungu.
But
here we are.
Here I am. No. That was when I was a toddler.
Exactly.
Growing up from 16 to 20, my definition of a real man was a man who is tall, who is dark, he has hair, he is masculine, he has that deep voice. But now I've come into campus and I've gotten exposed to so many characters of men. And I'm like,
there's Kiruja.
Yeah, and I'm like, physical appearance is not the ultimate determining factor of who is, you know, partner material and who is not partner material. And let me give you an example. Personally, I've met with so many men. I love interacting with gentlemen. So I would sit with this guy and we are having a conversation of like, this guy looks juicy. First of all, I've just seen him. And I'm like, this guy looks juicy. Now let me sit with this guy and have a conversation. When we have a conversation, I'm like, really? Really? Really?
Hiyo ndio kwa kichwa yake. Hiyo ndio kwa akili.
All right. Ama, in another instance, I meet with this guy. He's fascinated me. He's thinking. His acts vile amevaa vile ana reason iko sawa. Tick, yote tick. But then natembea kidogo nakutana na mwingine and I'm like, this one is ako sawa more than this other one.
So
I'm painting a picture of a young woman who still doesn't understand what she really wants in a man.
Yeah.
And for me, dating in campus is a no, because you ought to understand what are you looking for out of that relationship.
Yeah.
Sababu,
And what kind of a partner you would like? Ndo sikute you're like shifting from one person to the other to the other. You have to be specific na vitu unataka for yourself and from the other person. Which brings us to the question, what is dating? You know, pengine watu hawaelewi dating ni nini, and why should people date? What is the reason behind dating? Before we get into dating, why are you dating, and what is dating? Vitu kama hizo. Maybe you can help me.
So, okay. Personally, I say dating, the definition of dating depends on a person. Because maybe I want to date because I'm that emotional person. I just want someone who I'll be sharing my emotions with. Or maybe I want to date because I want someone to be helping me, who will be helping me to do things. For example, kama mimi, okay, let me talk for myself. Me as a, first of all, when I look for Chile, or when I was looking for one, so nimeacha. Single and loving it. So when I was looking for one, I was like, okay, in our Meru culture, we rarely go to the kitchen. Rarely, from day one, like from the day you are born, we rarely go to the kitchen. So me, number one, lazima tafute msa anajua like kuchunga nyumba. Mtu niko sure nikikuwa anajua routine yangu nikiamka asubuhi hivi. And something like that seems too emotional peke yake. So dating inaweza kuwa na different definitions, and I can go for those two, but the core thing ni lazima kutakuwa na some love in it. Yeah, lazima kuwa na some love in it for it to be qualified to be called dating according to me.
Okay.
Dating, definition of dating. Unajua tukiinteract na Sanita someday alisema dating si lazima ikuwe emotional. Unaweza pata mna date lakini you guys are not in love. So dating for me I would say ni a place in life, ama ni a step in life where you guys are looking for a person ama for a partner in future.
Kwa hivyo ni kama
unaenda tukitika.
Exactly.
Then at the end of it all, unaona umse yenyewe tunaweza build up na life, tunaweza build up na familia, mnafanya ile kitu mnafanya marriage. But now in campus, watu wamefanya vitu zimekuwa haraka. Unapata na dem leo, next month msha move on, next semester msha move on, and then at the end of it all mkitoka kampo mko na hadi watoto. Unaona? And you guys umesema you guys are still young, and you guys are still exploring. Na unajua shida ni ukitoka kampo uende tuseme working place yako, utapata wase wengine wazuri kuliko. And unajua hapo kwa tu embraced na Chuka University guys. Ile spaces iko hapa ni students pekee, but ukitoka huko nje unapata wase si ni mature. Unaona? So for me I would say for me dating ni ile place mnakaa pamoja. You guys just see if we can build a future with this other person.
Okay, my own version of dating. For me, dating is a phase where we get to know each other. You know, beyond me knowing you as Mushiri Misheni. For instance, our editor beyond you knowing me as Rhoda Abuya, the news anchor, like you want to explore more, you know, and you can never get enough of knowing a person. But now the difference here comes in, you want to know me with an intention of trying to find out whether we can go beyond, you know, beyond relating as friends, beyond relating as, you know, me, you. But when we come to the campus setup, as Kiruja has said, it has been seriously corrupted. I have something
For lack of better words.
for lack of better words, corrupted, you know. I think we should blame it on the society, because dating has been painted in a manner which romance has to be involved. With romance, I would say intimacy.
Yeah, being intimate, yeah. At some point, yeah.
Now, I think that is where we all normally go wrong.
Paragasha.
Intimacy.
True.
Because you ladies can stone me for this, but this is what I have to say. I don't feel there's anything wrong with me if I choose to see Keruja and choose to see Misheni. Let me elaborate.
Wait.
Not double dealing. Let me elaborate.
Okay, Candy.
As I said, I'm young. I still don't understand what I like and what I don't like. Maybe if I like, I don't like it too much. Say I like Kiruja Brian and I like Misheni. There's nothing wrong with me like going on dates with them, spending time with them, getting to understand. You know, since you
Unaweka kwa way.
yeah. Naweka kwa way. I'm not demanding for anything from Misheni. I'm not demanding for anything.
You're just trying to get to know them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to know them and getting to understand. If I'm feeling something for Misheni and I'm feeling something for Kiruja, how strong is what I'm feeling for Misheni? How strong is what I'm feeling for Kiruja? What are the grounds that are there? So for me, that is my own version of dating.
So unaweza kuwa na watu kama like 5. No level of intimacy.
No level of intimacy
whatsoever.
No requiring
that's good.
anything.
Hata unaweza kuwa na 10 as long as unaweza
the best take is off.
Like my main intention here is to try and understand, you know. If it reaches a point when all of them have now said, lady, I'm interested in you.
They come and propose now.
I'm interested in you. Now that is where I have to sit myself down and make a choice. If there's one of them, I'll go. If there's none, I'll tell them, okay, you guys, this is what is going on, blah, blah, blah. It can't go beyond.
No, situation, yeah.
So can we all agree that, like we explain, dating, there's no level of intimacy?
Yeah.
You what time na agree?
For me, it ought not to be.
Okay. Now, are you agreeing or you're...
I'm not. Lazima kutakuwa na some level of intimacy. Especially in this setup.
In campus. No, we are not talking of in campus.
Generally.
We are saying how it should be.
Yeah, there should be some little bit level of intimacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sasa because of... Okay, and you?
Unajua wanasemanga lazima tupeleke gari testing.
Wow.
So you people, okay, ni mitu na Rhoda.
Yeah.
Maybe then tell us
Yes, please.
how far your level of intimacy ifike wapi? Ama what do you mean your level? Ebu tueleze.
So I believe
level
at a
of
peak and kisses ni intimacy.
Yeah.
That's a level of intimacy. So if I'm going after Hannah, nitakuwa nishaanza kumjua na nitajua kuna limits zake. So as long as there's this little bit of intimacy, maybe making out, some bit of cuddling, such stuff, yeah, it's okay, we can work with that for the time being. But if hakuna, like X.
You know, you
Cheatings.
you can be intimate in so many other ways,
Yes,
other
please.
than cuddling and
Yeah.
Whatever.
kissing and
Which
whatever.
other ones? Let me-
You can choose to do you two enjoy, because I'm assuming you're compatible.
Exactly.
So if you people enjoy hiking or biking, if it's reading,
You
you understand.
hiyo ni inakuanga package.
Sia wazungu.
Now you know why we are refusing the levels of intimacy zenye munaongelea, because from a Christian point of view, you're supposed to be sexually pure. You maintain that purity. Yes.
Do not awaken love before it's time, before the time is right.
Exactly.
Napenda your point, because na ina bring the good example niliwapea the other day. If tukaenda ni kulipa kwa dowry, na tuseme tunalipa according to mileage. Mileage by mileage inamaanisha sex count. Utapata kuna wale madem itabidi wamelipa dowry, because sex count itaenda ikikata kirea, itaenda ikikata dowry, at the end of it all unapata kuna mtu ako negative. For me, I'll say tusichukue dating card trial and error. Unaona? Na if unajua dating hapa ni kutafuta, na ukiendelea kutafuta, ukifanya hiyo kitu, at the end of it all at some point unapata maybe as a unajua baya maboys hatujui kupima. Hatujui kupima body counts, hatuwezi sema sex purity ya mwanaume, hatuwezi pima. Ama inaweza pimika. Hatuwezi pima. But at the end of it all, a girl child wewe mwenyewe unajua.
So unajua, for me, I've said intimacy is a no, because you've said it depends on your own version of dating. Now me, with my own version of dating, intimacy is definitely a no. You know, not until I'm fully convicted. Now I've understood what I want in a relationship, what I want in a man, and this is the guy that I have identified. Then we will move on with this guy. That is step number 1. Step number 2 is to identify, are we on the same page? Are we really on the same page? Is my ideology of dating similar to what his ideology of dating is? Unaweza kuta for him, dating is me moving in,
cooking for him. Yeah. Cuddling.
Acha kuniangalia. Acha.
Giving him the
Nice one. Now it's clear.
You know, one thing leads to another.
True.
You people, you might be saying, oh, we will just cuddle.
But no, so kuna kitu mjelewa pia kwa hiyo point yangu ni.
Okay.
Nikianza nilisema time factor. For me, dating, especially in campus, najua dating in campus, we all focus on one thing, marriage. Joke dating, high school, primary, kindergarten at our fine. So late primary. Yes, says. Things are so messed up, but anyway, late primary and high school, better of high school, joke dating. You know, hopping from one person to another. But now when you come to university, both genders focus yetu inakuanga, cause hapo sasa mtu aneka his or her all. Focus yetu inakuanga marriage. So time is something very, very, very crucial. For me, dating in campus, lazima mkuwe mmejuana for not less than 3 years. 3 or 4. That means
you're out.
Nimejua Hana 1.1. Na nikaanza ku make 2 moves your 1.1, building up most. So if I'm talking about 3 years, that my type of intimacy nilikuwa namwambia, we can do it at 1.5 or 2 years down the line.
So you've already spotted a prey. You've already built a connection with this person. You've already spent time with this person. So you know
2 years. No, nasema, no, that's what I'm saying. Hana nitakuwa namjua level by the time nafika 2 years. Naweza kuwa najua maybe Hana just loves kissing only. Or pecs only. Stand you beyond that, because already I've seen Hana nule msemi naweza taka. We are now 2 years down the line now. And Hana nule msemi naweza taka. So now that is why personally I can start to get intimate to some level 2 years hivi, because nimesema 3 or more to confirm your kitu, because you know you're going for marriage ambayo ni countless of years until one of us dies. So yeah, nilikuwa nataka ku clarify hiyo part. Time is something very crucial.
Thank you so much for watching. There was some technical problem while we were recording that video. However, I hope you've learned one or two things about campus relationships. Number one, there's no need to rush. Use this period if you're in campus to discover yourself, know what you want to do, know what you want in life, understand people, interact with people, and get to know what exactly you want in life and what kind of a partner you would like in life. However, the ultimate decision will be yours. Mine was just to give you some guidance to the best of my ability. But I'm so much grateful that you've watched, and please share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tell your friend to tell your friend to tell your friend, leave a comment. I would also like to know your views on campus relationships. However, that has been our today's episode on Youthful Tuesday. Hashtag we are young, yearning for a bright future. And again, happy Valentine's Day. Spread love to everyone, to your partner if you have one, to your friends, to your family members, to everyone, to the less fortunate. Spread love to everyone, because that's the main aim of having Valentine's Day. So with that, let's meet again tomorrow in our next video. Goodbye. My name is Wangeri Njeri. Bye-bye.